You've just arrived to the Welcome Party, your exclusive invitation to pop culture.
We are here to directly combat pop culture gatekeeping, and each week we throw a live stream podcast party with a different theme chosen by our party people. That's you.
And if you haven't taken part in the theme yet, don't worry. You can always find one or two topics you're familiar with, since our parties can always be derailed.
Today's party theme is Bofuri. I maxed out my defense because I don't want to get hurt.
I mean, you're almost there.
I was right there. I was so
you're
close.
almost there.
So basically,
It's a long name. I'm Alix Catherine, your host, moderator, and gate-crashing party queen. With me as always.
hi, I'm Cole. I'm here, I swear. A Twitch streamer and your personal geek color commentator.
And I'm JPG. I'm a pop culture educator and consultant.
Now, you never want to show up to the party empty-handed, and you can check out how to redeem points by just putting !tip.
Oh, no.
No. I have no idea how you
Why
would
did
do
you
Well, anyway,
break
you can
from
use
the
channel points.
Well,
It's
because they're
usually
not going to be on
reserved
screen.
for good things for the welcome party, and we even have show goals for fun events if we can hit our goals.
Also, if you'd like to donate and are joining us during the Twitch stream, type !tip into the chat, and the
that's
link will
where it
pop
is.
up for you. Donations tend to mess with the welcome party. Feel free to punish us with your hard-earned cash. Feel free to punish Cole the most.
No, it's Alex's birthday, Alex.
No, that's why you punish Cole for my birthday. Anything donated to us goes straight back into Perception Studio. This could be for lights, better cameras, and other equipment we can get our hands on to make the studio even better.
Now, on top of talking about Bofuri today, because, we are talking about a specific anime because A, it's one of Alex's favorites, and B, it is Alex's official birthday stream.
Yay! My birthday's tomorrow, and that means I got to pick the topic. Oh!
That is very
Good birthday!
fancy. That's super duper fancy.
And of course, I picked something I thought Cole would hate. I picked anime.
Yeah. So the actual title to this is
Thanks.
Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense.
I was close.
Potato, tomato.
So we'll start with what Bofuri is. JPG, do you want to explain this one?
Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense.
We're just going to be calling it Bofuri from here on
Just
out.
make it easy.
So this was actually a series of Japanese light novels, and it began a serialization online in 2016. And I want to say, I think it's still going, but as of August of this year, there's been 16 volumes. Now, do we know the difference between a light novel and like a manga?
A light novel is a book.
A light novel comes with a switch, so you can use it at night because it lights up
it
the
makes
room.
me really sad. It makes me really sad that you made the terrible joke and Cole was right.
Okay, what about a light novel weighs less than a heavy novel?
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. No.
The best part is when I said it, I used a tone that made JBG think I was going to be wrong, and I half expected him to correct me. I was waiting for the, no, it's a... I'm sorry, I'm just so used to correcting you.
I'm so used to just being like, no, Cole, that's a dumb idea.
It's my birthday. I get to say the dumb things.
That's fair.
Cole is correct. So, excuse me, light novels are books with some art in it. So while manga will be telling the entirety of the story with art, these are like art on like every few pages or at the beginning of a chapter or something like that.
Okay, true story. I prefer that because I'll be reading it and then I'll go back to the art and just look at the picture and then go back to it and then read it again because like my mind will picture something, but then I'll go back to the art that the author had the artist do. And I'm like, oh, that's what they're talking about. And then I'll go back and it's weird how the image changes in my mind from what I originally pictured to then the artwork.
I think I have that thing that they were all talking about on TikTok where you can't picture things.
What?
Okay, back up a little bit.
What?
What are we talking about? Yeah, what are we talking about?
So if somebody were to describe to you an apple,
Okay.
Yes.
so think in your head an apple.
Oh, yeah. I got
What
a
does
whole
it look
bushel.
like?
An apple? Okay, so I'm literally picturing.
Well, no. I think I know where you're getting. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no. I was about to answer the question like an idiot.
When you say an apple, what do you picture in your head?
I was about to answer it the first time, and I feel like this is. I don't know what to say. Is apple the wrong answer?
No, like, what do you picture?
I picture like Vaughn's shopping center, a bushel of apples, like all the apples just all in a row. I can see each individual apple. Like right now, I'm literally looking at each individual apple in my head.
So what Alex is trying to say is that when she pictures an apple, it's the word apple.
What?
Like, I know what an apple looks like, but my head does not have a picture of an apple, like, in my head right now. It's nothing, but I could tell you, well, an apple is red and it's shaped like whatever, but I don't picture it in my head.
Wait. So when you read a book, it doesn't turn into like a movie while you're reading?
Correct. Which apparently, yet again, TikTok calling me out, is like,
sad.
It's a thing. I can't remember what it's called, but
Okay, so from what I know, just because like I work in education, right? Like from what I know, that is sometimes an issue with people who have like reading issues like dyslexia.
I don't think you have dyslexia, Alex.
no, I do have reading issues though,
Yeah, I mean, that I know.
and many other issues.
No, but it's like, I just can't imagine. Like, the hardest thing I have when it comes to reading is if the book doesn't captivate me or if I don't care about the main character, I don't care. And I won't keep reading.
It's really interesting because I know with like some books that get turned into movies or TV shows, people always go, oh, well, I pictured the character this way, or and that was never a problem for me. I was like, oh, I never pictured it anyway. And I didn't realize that I never pictured the characters because I never picture anything. And when I would choreograph and I would have teams and I would have to do like figure out patterns, I would literally have to put coins or pieces of paper down and create the patterns in front of me because I couldn't picture how it was going to work.
So, like, for example, our social media reel that we did where you sent me 7 different videos.
Yes.
Remember when I was telling you, like, hey, please stop sending it to me?
I spiraled.
Yeah, well, but remember how you were like, I have more, and like, please stop?
Yeah.
The reason why I was saying please stop is because my brain, I was taking all the clips you sent me after watching them, and I was cutting them in my head, creating the story of what, like, the reel that I created. So, like, I was visually, picturing it all.
Now, a few people in our Twitch chat that are joining us live right now, they actually connected this to another idea. Which is, do you have an internal monologue?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
So, okay. So the internal monologue, what voice is it?
Mine.
I named her Lizzie.
Okay.
So, like,
I have been married to you, and I've been with you for over 15 years now.
Yeah.
I never knew that you named your internal monologue.
I mean, I've been friends with her like maybe 1 or 2 years longer than you have known her.
Okay.
And I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't understand why you had to flex on me on that.
No. I'm trying to say. So, no. It's not flexing. It's trying to make you feel better. Like it's not just you.
Okay.
It's not a flex. This is not a flex. I promise you. This is just me trying to make you, trying to connect with you.
I can't wait until I see the comments for this.
I'm trying to connect with him.
So let me put this out there, okay? It kind of, you have that voice in your head, and sometimes that voice is a little negative, right? Like, I'll put on an outfit and start shitting on myself for the way I look or my body or whatever.
So it's Lizzie?
Well, I realized I needed to separate that voice from my logic, right? Like, that voice would shit on me for something, whether it was real or not real. And I was like, okay, I need to separate myself so I could be like, okay, I need to shut Lizzie down. Like, I need to shut that voice down. And then I was like, well, what am I going to name this that like makes sense to me? And so I went off of Lizzie McGuire because, she has a little voice in her head.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I'm just going to name her Lizzie. And then if I start really getting down on myself, I can be like, okay, that's not reality, that's Lizzie. And then I can kind of get back into it and kind of pick myself back up. So that's where that...
You're like one bad day away from seeing Lizzie.
Okay, do you want to hear something? You want to hear something even worse?
Yours is also named Lizzie?
So I can switch in between having a voice internal monologue or if it's just words.
What does that mean with just words?
Well, okay, so like, go back to the apple example, right? Imagine an apple, right?
Yeah.
So think that in your head. Think the sentence, imagine an apple.
But
you heard that in your voice, right?
Yeah.
I can switch between, I hear it in my voice, I can hear it in another voice, and I can just see the words like it's coming across the screen.
What's the other voice?
I can just voices that I may have heard like in other places.
Right. Like if I'm
like I can't do like voices or accents and all that stuff, but I can hear them.
I can in my head.
Yeah.
What's funny is, okay, so the
They
voice
don't come out in reality.
the voice in my head is the voice that I hear, not the voice that the world hears. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, because your voice sounds different
To me,
to you than it does to the rest of the world.
Yeah, so that's the voice that I hear when I think.
Chat went wild, by the way.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, chat did go wild.
But there's a new face
Bass?
name. Well, there's a new person, but I didn't want to be like, oh, it's a new person. But now I've said it. And
Yeah.
there's no
Well,
going
there are a
back.
few new people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us here at the welcome party. If this is your first time, we are your exclusive invitation to pop culture, and we're here to directly combat pop culture gatekeeping. Today, we're supposed to be talking about a topic, which is Bofuri. But you see how easily we get distracted.
You can hear the sadness in Art's voice.
We should probably
As he
talk
types.
about the actual topic.
Yes,
itself.
Bofuri.
Yes.
I had to watch this show. So starting off.
Wait, Cole, can you give the premise to Bofuri?
No. Okay, so the premise to Bofuri is two girls are playing a video. Well, it's everyone plays a video game, but the hero of it starts playing a video game because her best friend wants to play it, and they usually do
Happy
whatever she
early
does.
birthday, Kira Marie. I hope I said that right.
And as they're playing the game, she doesn't know the rules and is just not wanting to get hurt. Now, I want video games to be like how they show in this show. I would be
Right?
living my best
Oh my
life.
gosh! If online games were like this,
Here's the thing. If this is in the fantasy genre, the only fantasy that's about this is nobody is mean to her on the internet.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone's so nice. But here's the thing is watching this show, I said this to them when they walked in. I'm not mad because it's Alex's birthday. She picked this specifically because it was her birthday. This is the most Alex, if Star Wars is me and John Wick is JPG, this Bofuri is literally Alex.
wait,
Okay,
no,
so-
I just had something that was like 100% me.
to clarify, because I know Jadis, I saw that you asked about Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online, once they join the game, they're trapped in the game. What's nice about Bofuri is it's literally two girls in school and they step into the VR game and then they step out of the VR game. So they're not trapped. There's no consequences. There's no risk or intensity when it comes to it. It's just watching how creatively somebody who has no idea how to play kind of breaks the game so innocently, and how that dominoes in a fun way.
Arsenal, since the show is going up on YouTube, ask me in the Discord, please.
Oh, more bit. Oh,
With the biddies.
Not as much of explosion as I thought it would be.
Okay, not as
It,
much
like,
of an explosion.
sunk.
Okay.
that was like quicksand, the bitty quicksand.
The biddy quicksand. Yeah, so, okay, fantasy genre, virtual MMORPG genre as well for this. We take the trope of somebody who is completely new to the game, but we dial it up to 11 where every choice that she is making that is nonsensical consistently works out for her.
Well,
and I love that.
The thing I appreciated was when we see the game creators freaking out by how well she's doing. But they make patches to try and slow her down, but she still doesn't think like a gamer. So because she's not thinking of a gamer, she's finding the loopholes accidentally, like making a turtle fucking fly.
Okay.
That episode where she helps the mom, I was actually laughing because she's like, this doesn't make sense. And then her going, oh,
Heptapod.
I was supposed
What's a
to walk.
heptapod?
Depod.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
can you
word's
point
too
it
big
out?
for my brain.
wait, what?
Best way.
Oh, Sarah and Delicious are talking about the internal voice still, which not having one to me would just be kind of lonely. But maybe I wouldn't second guess all of my life choices.
Cole, there are two
man.
seasons of Bofuri.
I can talk all day about inside her voices. Yeah.
Cole, there are two seasons of Bofuri. Mm-hmm. How far did you get through?
I know what
If you
happens.
say one episode, I'm going to lose my shit, Cole.
No. See, Alex did that to me with Star Wars, and it's funny that
Can't
she's
keep
like,
bringing that up, Cole.
"Oh, I will bring it up," but I was so excited.
Because of strike.
There was a content that I love very much And Alex only watched a little bit of it and then straight up came in and said, this sucked. I'm not watching more than that. And I hate you for making me watch this. And I was just like, but it's blah, blah, blah. And she went, I don't care. This sucked. I actually tried. I watched the first season.
Oh, that's further than I thought you would get.
Wait, so the end of the first season? Did you say the end of the first season?
Wait, I didn't have to
it's
watch.
specific to the movie, not okay. Never mind.
I didn't
Never mind,
have to
keep going.
watch a whole. You would have been okay with 3? Son of a bitch.
I'm surprised you didn't push to go see what happens in the second season.
So the thing is, I was sad.
There has to be one episode where our messy and convoluted personal lives don't make it into the episode. Because I just want to talk about wholesome.
No, we will.
MMO gaming.
You're calling me out of like, why didn't you finish the thing?
Oh no! But here's the thing: most people want to listen to this messiness, right? Like I just want to talk about how much I love content, and I can't talk about most of the content right now.
There's a strike. But in reality, I had a beard and it's gone. Not because I'm happy.
But so speaking of anime, since you've got some free time now,
Yeah. that was the line. That on air, off air is one thing, but
you
on
said
air,
it.
it's different if I say it.
Fine.
You know that. You know that.
Speaking of anime, cool.
Yeah.
There's a chat in the Discord. Join the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Where we've all, some of us, but I'll say all anyway, have started watching an anime.
Oh no.
And I just want to know
Oh no.
what it would take to get you to join us in watching said anime.
Look, I know it's your birthday, but you gotta stop hitting me. Like you gotta take it easy with the freaking blows.
It's it's not that long of an anime. It's pretty short. Maybe 1 season, maybe 2. Yeah.
Oh, if it's only 1 season, how many episodes in the season, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's like 80 plus 1,000 episodes. So it's not really that long. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I also pay attention to Discord. I mean, I'll watch one piece of it.
1,075 episodes.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's a
gosh,
hell.
I was close.
That is a hell no.
1,075
And when I say
episodes.
hell no, I mean I need a capital HELL space fuck you NO.
Like, how much would it take to get you to join us in a One Piece watch?
You know how much you paid for having me dress up as Kite Man?
How much was that? Like 150?
No, this is more than that.
It was-
500.
It was a lot. It was, I think, close to $400.
I think, yeah, it was, yeah.
Way past that.
Do you know what it's about?
Pirates.
Yeah.
Straw Hat Pirates.
Are you not like a fan of the pirate genre?
Here's the thing. I love pirates, but this isn't a pirate genre.
Time out.
Okay. All right. So
I can't even ask that question because it's strike stuff.
No,
Dang
it's
it.
fine. So there is a Disney one. I have watched all 5.
Is it? Okay. It's the Disney one with 5 of them.
I've watched all 5.
Not the
I have
Disney one
seen-
with the airships.
I have seen the airship one. Love the airship one.
Okay.
There is one from the 80s when they get stranded and then they come back to hunt them and there's like booby traps on an island.
Okay, so for people who are binging One Piece with me, even though I think most of you were kind of already doing it on your own, I am at episode 57. And I am at the place where the King of Pirates died. Okay.
Oh, why would you?
He's dead from the beginning.
Oh God. Okay, I was like, why would you put that up? Thank you, Art.
He's dead from the beginning. That's what. So there's a pirate.
Art, can you clip this for me?
There's a pirate
Thank
who
you.
got the One Piece.
Okay.
And then he's executed.
Okay.
And the whole point is everybody's trying to get the One Piece so they can become king of the pirates.
Does this count as me seeing the first episode?
Yeah.
Hey, I've seen one episode, everybody.
Go back to Bofuri.
Thank you, Caleb. It's in the intro. Okay, Bofuri. We're talking
Go
about
back to Bofuri.
Okay, there's one thing I want to talk about Bofuri that I
Okay.
was not
Yes.
expecting. Because it starts off and they're doing the anime girl voices that's making me kind of go, okay, yep, this is that kind of show. It's a relaxation. There's no drama. All this, okay, cool.
It's my favorite kind of show.
No.
The genre you are referring to is slice of life.
Slice of life, yeah. It's the slice of life voices where they're kind of talking like this, and you're like, okay. But then one of the most banger fucking intro songs fucking starts. Oh my fucking god!
The most girly pop intro I've ever heard in my life.
I was
oh
just
my
like,
god,
yeah,
I
'cause,
love
like,
it so much.
I always watch the intro, and Alex, I know in the Discord they were giving you, like, asking you if you skip intros or not.
I do skip intros.
But like, I always watch it once and then I skip because it's like 5 fucking minutes. But this was like I'm like, okay,
it's a banger.
I added to my gym playlist.
It is a girly pop revelation,
And I'm
dude.
here for it.
Oh, it's
It was
so
so
good.
good.
It's so good.
I was not expecting it. Now, bear in mind, there's few anime intros that I go, but this one was definitely good.
So we have Maple.
yeah, she's the main character.
Main character, and then I would say the next main character would be Sally. So Maple has never played a game before. Sally in real life is an MMORPG champion.
Yeah.
You only find this out at the end of the first episode, and it's a trophy in the background.
And that's why she's like constantly confused and bummed when things keep working out because she's so used to her way.
I wouldn't say
I don't
bummed.
think bummed. I think she's like surprised.
Yeah, it's more so like I would have never thought of this.
Okay, so
Maple with a P.
I'm dying, guys. I'm
Like
sorry.
maple
Yeah,
leaf.
that's okay.
Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo, woo,
No,
woo.
Woo!
It's
Birthday stream!
It's so warm.
You gotta like circle it around your head for a second. Wait, don't hit
It's
me.
so warm. I like that it was just a wave, like your attempt for least sexy wave.
Yeah, like I don't want to hit anyone, and I'm just like,
You're just I'm so polite. I'm
See,
sorry.
I would try to convince you to do it in the fun way, and then you're so tall, you would
Yeah.
hit something
Oh yeah,
up
you'd
here.
you'd hit the lights for sure.
This thing right here, which you can't see, but there is something like literally like
Or
right
what is
here.
that? What is that?
It's a
It's a
light
projector.
or a projector.
Uh-huh.
What thing?
The black
That's a light.
portion. Oh, that's a
Oh,
light?
it was a light. I was right.
Oh, so it's like a box light? Oh.
And see those words on it? Means it's a light novel.
Yeah, I feel like we can take that from her.
Yeah, that was
It's no longer Alex's birthday. We're now being very literal, and tomorrow is her birthday, so she was so close to being cool.
Cole in the chat, somebody's asking about your tattoos.
Oh, what about them?
Your tattoos.
Tattoos.
You want to give him a show?
we can give him a show.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a hot birthday stream.
So it goes all the way up. I've been kind of being a giant baby because it's supposed to be a full half sleeve all the way around. But as you can see, this part is where it started hurting. So it's supposed to be full color all the way around. I just whatever. But so we got Green Lantern up here. We have the Millennium Falcon over there. We got planets that are actually the colors of my sports team.
Sports ball.
Sports ball.
It's Lakers.
Yeah.
And
You know the orange one?
do I know the orange one?
Yes, you do.
That one's where's the Rams? That's the Rams.
Yeah.
And that's the
The new team that's not called it's Cleveland.
Guardians.
Guardians.
Now the orange one, I'll give you a hint. Anaheim.
Ducks.
There you go.
Quack.
And so there's that. I have BB-8. Now everyone loves the BB-8 tattoo, which makes me giggle because I love him. He's adorable. But
He
I
is
don't
adorable.
know if it's because he's like right here. But no one ever questions the crest from a certain Harry Potter magical school.
So I
You
think it's
said-
because
I love that you tried to be subtle and said the name
I
of.
still said it.
It's a book.
It's a book.
It's because of where your sleeve cuts.
Oh.
Yeah, because
I
here,
see.
put your sleeve back down.
Mhm.
So you're not really seeing the crest, but you're always seeing
But you see
BB-8.
BB-8. Okay.
Yeah.
But my favorite, so of all, everyone always asks if there's memories or reasons behind tattoos. I just like all that stuff. But this one is the actual tattoo. So it's the rebel symbol with the Jedi symbol inside it.
I'm really glad that the very first episode that we're putting like on YouTube and with our new cut is just you flexing.
I
It's
know
just
Cole's
you-
like, have you
so-
seen my beach ball? It's about this big and it went that
as
way.
you can see, blah blah blah. But yeah.
What's really funny is Cole is not flexing as hard as he can right
No,
now.
no, because like if you want, like I'm not gonna do it. Like pay money. But like the one
Cole
ring
has built
speech-
like a brick house in real life. You got to see it.
You know what's fun is when we first met, I was not this way.
Oh no, you were
I freaked out my dad when I was talking about. Anyway, moving forward, the run.
His One Piece.
We're talking about Cole's One Piece now.
I don't know what's weirder, you being nice or. But anyway, so the one
If you
ring.
like what you see, you can go to Cole. What's the website?
Oh yeah, it's a coleholes.fun.
Yeah, no, Art had fun with that one, but. I'm trying to have a serious moment.
Yes, us too.
The Lord of the Rings is the last conversation I had with my grandma.
It's also a book.
It is also a book. It's
Also
not
a
breaking
book.
any rules.
Also
The
a
Lord of the Rings, it's the last conversation I had with my grandma because when the second book came out and I was excited to read the second book, I didn't read the books at all. Please don't ask me about the books. That was the last conversation I had. Two towers, baby.
Art, do you have any stickers?
Like any stickers, yeah.
Like any sticker.
We're taking a break. Let's talk more about Bofuri while Art
Please,
is
please.
while Art is trying to find stickers.
And this
I don't
is
know what
going
this-
on
I don't
YouTube.
know what's
Well,
happening.
The last two episodes are on YouTube already. Our YouTube is already up and running.
You should tell it to calm down and just walk.
Alex,
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Yeah, no, so if you want us, for everyone who's watching this right now, you're clearly seeing it through YouTube, but everyone in our chat, it's the Welcome Party Pod. You can find us, that's literally the same name as our Instagram.
Yes,
You can find our YouTube over there.
at Welcome Party Pod on social media. We are on twitch.tv/Perception Studio. Perception Studio is the network that we record under every Monday night.
And we hope you subscribe to.
Yes.
Hey!
And
Alex,
if you do, you get special content.
Which
Alex
you
is,
get after this,
yeah,
the
it's
recording.
before and after stream.
So for everyone on YouTube, this is what you're missing is the things that we do before and after each recording.
So we're talking about Bofuri.
Alex, what do you want to talk about with Bofuri? Okay, there's stickers.
Okay, give me your arm.
Okay.
I think
Which one?
JPG's getting a tattoo.
He is. He's getting a tattoo. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Who wore it best?
Okay.
Ready? Cole, put up your tattoo. Your tattoo. 1, 2, 3. Wah. JPG.
Flex, buddy.
So I got
Flex.
Wah.
There it is.
Can you put in the poll in the chat? We want to see who wore it best.
Who wore it best?
So I have Willow and I have Chunk and I have Cucumber and so I'm repping them because they pay my paycheck and one of them hits me at night. So it's Chunk. That was a bad idea.
I'm actually happy you did. Oh, did you rip it off?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
no.
what the bad idea.
Oh, buddy.
For people asking, yes, 69.9K nice will be happening after we end the YouTube portion. So just stick around. When we end, we're not ending. That's where the bonus content comes from. And there's a lot. So you definitely want to stick around for that because JPG is going to work tonight.
Oh, God,
So
this is a
going
lot.
back to Bofuri, the question that our Twitch chat
you
asked
folded
is
it.
favorite Maple fight, and I then had this thought, and I'm curious if I'm just a perv or if Alex and JPG you noticed, was it sexual accidentally?
You know, I would say that in the culture of anime and manga, there's a lean towards fan service in a lot of mainstream stuff, right? And fan service, if you haven't joined us before, we've explained this before. This is an appeal to the demographic in a way that is at times seen by the West as very sexual, right? Okay, so that being said, I would say Bofuri has little to no sexual fan service.
Correct, but there is moments that had me going,
Yes, there is a moment where she gets covered in poison. I think it's when she rolls down the hill.
Yeah,
And then it
And
starts
it's
from the
back
ground
shot.
and
Yeah.
it goes up.
Yeah.
And she's covered in the poison goo. And that was one of the moments I was like, Because most of it isn't very.
No, it's
Fan
just
service-y?
that's why I was asking if you guys noticed it, because like for me it was like, am I just disgusting? Because
yes.
it would be like the back shots of poison. The way she beats the Hydra is she eats it, like she's just stuffing her mouth. with Hydra.
That's not sexual. That's just funny.
Yeah, and I appreciate that they animated it with like little bites instead of like the way that you're thinking.
Yeah, she didn't eat a banana, right? She like.
No, she didn't eat a banana, but she put the Hydra, which is a snake, in her mouth.
Yeah, but she didn't
it was like,
put the whole snake
like
in her
little baby
mouth.
Because she couldn't fit it in.
Bad Cole. Stay there.
and we've used the crown.
For you, those of you that don't know, crown means Cole cannot talk for at least a minute. So while we're on that, JPG, what is your favorite fight?
My favorite fight would probably have to be. Okay. So this is just because, I love the mixing of genres. So, Bofuri is specifically a fantasy world. And then like throughout the series, they get to go to different levels, which represent other worlds, right? There is a machine level where she gets a certain power. And I love when like fantasy things and like modern things anachronistically like collide. Anachronistically.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Made up word. Indubitably.
I hate it. Anyway, so that
Say it again, but say it with a British accent.
I don't want to.
Say it again with a British
I
accent.
don't want to. It's really funny because Cole's so bathroom shy. Like, but then the potty's so close to us.
Why are you focused on that?
I don't know right now. It's louder than usual. We gotta soundproof it, right, Art?
Well,
like,
now I'm gonna be bathroom shy. And he's gonna kill us for talking about that
Chat,
because
when
he's
Cole
gonna have
comes
to
back,
put it on
ask
YouTube.
him what color the soap is, please. Okay, that's how we know when people wash their hands here at Perception Studios. So, where was I? Okay, so that was my favorite fight. What's your favorite fight in Bofuri?
Oh, I think it would have to be the one where I forgot what it's called, but it's when she gets multiple tasks. And every time she thinks the quest is done, there's like another step to the quest.
Oh, yeah.
But she's helping this lady cure her sick daughter.
Yeah, Quest Chain.
Quest chain. And so they're supposed to go through this like
Quest Chain.
whole area of monsters. And so the NPC that's flying on the turtle above all the monsters is talking about how risky that was and how brave she was and how they barely made it out. And Maple's just kind of going, what is she talking about? And then she kind of looks down and there's just a flood of monsters underneath her. But because she just flew over all of them, she didn't have to deal with any of it. And I fucking love that the NPCs couldn't adapt to the breaking of that.
She also does a thing during the quest chain where the second part of the quest chain was, oh, you need to get this ring from the first level. Oh, I already have it. I love when I get a quest chain and I already have the thing that they need.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite things. I just we can talk about this. I just finished Starfield.
Yes.
Yeah, and that happened a few times. Oh wait,
yes,
Art has
gentleman in the back.
gentleman in the back.
poll is in.
Oh, the poll is in.
Oh wait, what poll did we put up? I'm sorry.
Who wore it
wore it
best with
best?
your tattoos?
Well, only 2 people voted,
Oh,
but they voted viciously back and forth using 42,000 channel points.
Oh my god.
And JPG won by 1%.
Shut up!
Maybe I should have actually flexed.
that's
You guys are hysterical.
Oh my god. Who are the two?
Who are the 2 voters? Who are the 2 voters?
Grace Sear and Sarah White.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
Wait, what? Okay, Grace here must have been on my side then. Because Sarah White has cool tattoos.
Gracie.
Maybe maybe Sarah White was like, these are real tattoos, that's a sticker, and they refused to let a sticker win.
I do not have any tattoos. If you don't
Grace
know
here, I
this.
have 202,000 points to burn.
Holy cow.
Well, then you know what? I think we just need to go on flex off.
You used it right. Okay.
it made it interesting.
God,
Yeah, no,
okay.
oh my God, that is
Bofuri,
crazy.
what else? Okay, so we
we
get.
didn't get to Cole's favorite.
Oh yeah,
battle.
Cole's favorite fight.
Oh man. Okay, so my favorite battle was definitely the very first player versus player that Mabel was in, the competition where she placed third,
Yes.
because she was experiencing what it's like. I felt like watching a Fortnite battle where everyone just kept showing up and she's like, ah, and it was just devouring them and like, she's a monster. Like that was making me smile because she also just wanted to fucking draw.
Yeah, she was just like, oh, I guess I'm in this competition, and then completely forgot about the competition.
Yeah, I was drawing like this massive dragon, and like I said, I'm only watching this because of Alix. So when I saw that Mabel, who was in a player versus player competition where the winner gets like prizes and shit, starts just drawing because she can't walk fast, I'm like, this is the most Alix thing I have ever seen. Like, so to me, Mabel was Alix, and that's why I was just laughing my ass off.
It's lazy and it works. That's
But it
100%
wasn't lazy
Alix.
in the sense that she just was like, it's too far. It was just like, they'll come to me.
I think what I love about this is we're told so many times that you have to play games a very specific way. I mean, truthfully, right? There's, oh, you're playing this, it has to be done this way or that way. And this literally breaks all the rules, right? She maxes out her defense over and over again. Anytime she gets any bonuses, anything, it goes to her defense. She thinks outside of the box because there's nothing that's been done before. So there's no rules for her to have to follow. So she gets to be creative. And then she has her best friend, Sally, who is a gaming monster herself. And instead of her getting jealous, which we had talked about off air, instead of her kind of trying to control or backseat drive it where she's like, no, Maple, that's not how this works. She turns around and goes, yeah, Maple, let's figure it out. Yeah, Maple, what do you want to do? What guild do you want to live in? Like, you're in charge of this thing now. And she goes along for the ride. And each person that joins, I don't know if the guild was season 1 or season 2.
It's season 1.
So each person that joins her guild, the maple tree, right? Her name is Maple, and then there's the maple tree, and then
they live in a tree house.
There's Syrup is her turtle. Okay, each person who kind of joins the maple tree gets that piece of creativity because they're inspired by her, and so they slowly all break the game, which, as you go further in the challenges, becomes more and more interesting because you see the effect off of so many people.
So we do have a quick take-in. This is a feature on Twitch when you watch us live, when you can ask us specific questions. This one's for Cole. Cole, why do you dislike anime? Have you seen the Ghibli films? Is there there is such a depth of anime, and I was in the same boat as you. Watching Howl's Moving Castle and Kiki's Delivery Service changed everything for me.
Who said that?
I think it was Delicious in the chat.
Okay, good. All right, because I was like, Sarah White's like on my side, it seems like, and I just don't want to ruin that. So here's the sad thing, and actually, it took art. This is one of our first interactions that we had when we were still at Wayland's studio when our podcast.
Wayland Productions.
Wayland Productions when we weren't associated with you yet. I don't prefer Eastern storytelling. I have gotten, like, when it comes to My Hero Academia, I really like. Attack on Titan, I really like. And My Hero, it took me a bit. I now
like first 5 episodes, right?
Yeah, I now like Midoriya, but oh my god, when he kept crying about shit, I was like, no. You were picked. Why are you crying? What? No, why are you crying? Like the like Element. Well, we can't talk about that. But trying to like, but yeah, no. So Attack on Titan, I really like. I really loved a movie that we had to watch.
Your Name?
Your Name. I loved Your Name because I'm a sucker for a love story, and that was a very
Cole
beautiful
loves
love story. And apparently, it's a real staircase. And
in Japan,
yeah, and I really want to visit it, just like a dork. But apparently, that's where every tourist
Weeb
goes.
is the word you're looking for.
What?
Right?
What?
Weeb?
But Weeb wouldn't, like, I would have to be part of the culture.
You liked an anime and now you want to visit the piece from the show.
Does that count?
There are weeb-like tendencies in the statement, yes.
Okay, because I don't. It's like calling me a Star Wars fan when you don't like Star Wars, like the comic books. I will make this fit. Marvel, thank you for buying Star Wars.
Really want to talk about Wars and Stars? So
I do.
bad.
It's big in my life right now. But yeah, no. When it comes to the Ghibli films, I don't get it. I've tried. I've been. Here's the thing. I've watched so many of them, either professionally or just because they're on, because everyone loves them, and I'm so happy that so many people are connected and they love these films. But I don't get it.
Cole, in the chat, start with one friendly raven and just watch the chat turn against you.
Yeah,
Alex and I, on the other hand, absolutely love anime.
Cole cancel. Yeah, no, it's look. Here's the thing.
It's why I'm trying to bribe Cole into watching One Piece with us. The anime.
Oh, hey, Jedi Jesse. Yeah, no, it's.
Oh, Jesse! Hey!
Yeah, no, it's honestly. Look,
Mom, Jesse's here.
Yeah, Mom, Jesse's here. Come pick me up.
There's a lot of things that I like, and there's a lot I just don't. I never got into
Delicious.
it.
I can't talk about that because it's struck.
Yeah, we can't talk about structure.
So the anime it is.
But I do watch it. I do give it a fair shot, which is more than some people on this table
Oh my
actually
God. Okay, for our YouTube fans, in the chat right now, Art from Perception Studio, our boss effectively, just dropped Cole also refuses to play
give.
Zelda.
But there's a personal reason for that. There is a personal. There is a no. That's not true. Art. Don't put bullshit. There's so many things I do for real that you don't need to go into bullshit land.
Yeah, you don't use the factual things to flame him. Okay,
we don't need to make shit up here. Okay, so here's the thing about Zelda. When I was in high school, I was on a plane and I was flying to London. And I was so excited because the plane had video games. But it didn't just have PlayStation, it had Nintendo and Game Boy. So the original Zelda was on there. And I went, oh my God, everyone loves Zelda. I can finally understand it. I can understand what's going on. I couldn't find the fucking sword for 2 fucking hours because I, instead of going left, knew it was a side scroll. So I went right. And then I'm like, there's all these guards trying to kill me. Well, I'm going to do my best. And so I just kept trying to go around, not knowing that I'm supposed to go left to pick up the fucking sword because no one told me that. So every time I pick up Zelda, all I think are the 2 hours that I wasted being bullshitted by guards. So I can't.
I just realized?
What?
Cole doesn't like Eastern storytelling, so he claims.
Okay.
But one of his favorite television shows that we can't mention literally steals from an Eastern story.
They steal from Eastern, but they have Western storytelling. Literally, talk to Art. He's the one who told me that.
Art.
No,
Art is literally the one that said, "What's up?"
I said you didn't like feminine stories.
You said Eastern. What? Go ahead. I'm curious where you're going with this feminine
No,
stories.
I mean feminine from an archetypal point of view, as in masculine stories are destructive and feminine stories are constructive or creative.
But anime has some.
No, that was particularly talking about Kiki's Delivery Service. Why you didn't like that one?
Okay. No, Kiki's Delivery Service to me was boring.
God, dude, you gotta win back the chat. First, say something good.
No. Here's the
Say
thing.
something good.
We're gonna be holding auditions for the welcome party this
Look,
week, so if you guys want to send tapes in.
Here's the thing for the chat and for everyone on YouTube who's watching this right now who's throwing popcorn at the screen. I will be honest. I will give you my honest opinion, and a lot of it is out of left field. And I understand Ghibli is a very famous art, and it's a very famous.
Well, Studio Ghibli would be the studio that puts out these.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so then
Ghibli art.
a lot of the.
I thought it was called
Okay,
Ghibli art.
so there is okay. there is a very popular TTRPG right now that's marketing itself as Ghibli-esque, and there's a lot of like there are a lot of misconceptions with that because, okay, so Ghibli made Kiki's Delivery Service, but Ghibli also made Grave of the Fireflies. So like there is nothing connecting these stories, right? So when somebody says Ghibli-esque, a lot of people on the internet have an issue with like, hey, like this isn't just one genre; it's a studio that makes all these films. Like saying like, oh, like well, I can actually talk about this. It's like a studio being like, oh yeah, we made an A24-esque TTRPG or show or something like that, right?
Too vague.
That's too vague, right?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, they made The Green Knight, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like it's a whole thing. Anyway,
One of
go
those
for it.
was good.
But yeah, no, so the point that I'm saying is that whenever I'm excited about something or I don't like something, it's not me just going like, what does the internet say? And I'm just like, I'm playing my opinion to the popular critics.
I
I'm
talked
giving-
about this on a panel. But you say exactly what you mean and whether people agree or not.
Yeah, it's being honest. I'm
It
just
makes it
being honest with
spicy.
you guys.
He is spicy.
It makes it spicy.
Look, I saw this in the chat. If Corey lived closer, I would have been fired so long ago.
Me too.
I'd still be on. They need the diversity.
If you put us two together, we count.
Oh my God, Art over there dying right now.
When I have the beard, I can stay. When the beard's gone, I gotta go.
Okay. I feel like, I mean, are we
Okay, so
Okay.
listen-
anything else we want to talk about?
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
there was one issue I had, besides it being an Alex show and I was enjoying just because it was like, clearly this is something that Alex loves.
Yeah.
I didn't like the pacing.
Oh.
It felt a little slow.
Ironically, to me, it felt a little fast.
The issue I had was they would do speed up moments of them like grinding, like completing all that stuff. I was like, okay, but then they would just show them walking. It was
Yeah,
like
they're
watching Lord of the
friends.
Rings, but without like the action.
I think for me, there was more I wanted in the challenges or in the side quests. Like when they're not, I wanted to see more of certain levels. I wanted them to go a little deeper because where you're like, oh, they just kind of sped it up and they just did the quick version of, oh, we explored the area and we saw 7 different places and it flashes in 30 seconds. I want to see those areas.
Oh.
I want to dig deeper into the side quests and because that to me is where she makes so many discoveries and makes so many mistakes that end up kind of working out, or seeing some of the side characters that are part of her guild do more side quests.
The one thing I feel like this show was lacking was a Vegeta or a Bakugo type character.
Oh, so like somebody who is like inherently antagonistic.
Yes.
Not evil per se, but antagonistic. And I appreciate that, right? But this is, I think this goes back to, and I hate to do this to you, but this goes back to Art's comment, right? I would say that you find that antagonistic attitude in masculine story, or like, yeah, masculine-esque storytelling.
Oh yeah, no.
right?
I told this to Alex, and I'll own this. When it started, I thought not Lucy. Help me,
Sally?
I thought Sally was gonna end up being that character,
That antagonist?
because
Yeah.
since she started late, and then she didn't want to be like her, so she wanted to be a little different, but she was still striving to be the best. And I was taking all of her like, oh, okay, we're doing this, and I was waiting for we'll start my own guild. F you, we're doing our own thing. I was waiting for that, and it never happened because it's such a supportive show.
As you keep going, I know you're going to go back into the actual real topic, but as you keep going, you're even going to see that she actually gets other guilds to be friends with them.
Oh my God.
And they end up teaming up in different big events of the game.
It's pretty great.
Is it the antagonists of season 1? Do they join her?
No.
The one with the scarf who comes up to here, and then like the friends that she made who gave her directions the very first episode.
Oh, you're talking about it's like the Holy Order and the Flame Emperors.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Fucking called it.
But okay, so I think this is I think that when we talk about the differences between Western and Eastern storytelling, right? Western storytelling tends to lean into antagonistic conflict, right? Where the conflict is very physical and in front of you and immediate, right? As opposed to like with a lot of Eastern storytelling, you'll find some stories that where the conflict is external, right? And where it's the environment giving you that, as opposed to like another person or something, right? And so I would say that at times with Western storytelling that it's essentially lazy because we can only find conflict through violence. We can only find conflict through physicality, right? While here, Maple's conflict is I want to protect everyone I can. It went from I want to protect myself to wait, I can use this to protect everyone else.
It was like upgrading and all.
Yeah, and so so while I understand, well, like, I mean, I love like Bakugo Vegeta types when it comes to that type of storytelling, but you know, there is, I'm forgetting the term right now. Shonen? Is it shonen anime? Where it is it's directed towards teenage boys of that demographic.
That's shonen, yeah.
And then is it seinen anime where it is it's directed towards women? Well, would be a seinen anime, right? So yeah, I think I got those terms right. Please correct me in the chat if you're watching this on Twitch.
Would you say One Piece is more directed towards?
I would say that is more shoujo. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the correction. So it's shoujo for one of them.
This cracked me up, by the way.
Oh,
Sarah White
hasn't Alex been fighting the good fight with Cole for a couple of years? Oh my God,
it's
Sarah.
not a flex. It's not a flex.
Sarah, come
Seems
on.
like a flex.
You voted against my tattoo. You've completely discounted mine and Alex's marriage on air.
Oh man, that's such a good joke.
Yeah, One Piece would be shonen. I believe that even the first episode of One Piece, or the first
And there's many antagonistic yelly characters for you.
Oh my God. It's 21 years worth of
Okay,
content.
but what if you just did a season? Like the first season.
From like 1980?
Is that how old it is?
No, it's like 90 something.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say 92, and I was going to scare you.
There's a difference, Cole.
Oh, is there?
On my birthday, there's a difference.
Oh, okay. No, it's
Day-Day cosplay. I love the question, but we actually cannot answer that because of strikes right now.
Oh, I really
Yeah.
wish.
Cole does have opinions about it.
But privately, we
Yeah.
can.
Feel free to jump in our Discord and ask.
And I'll try to remember to go on.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so it is shonen and shoujo. I wanted to make sure, and I'm sorry for making the seinen mistake. So,
Oh, that's actually a funny one.
What?
Have Cole watch the first episode and then the most recent, and then see if he can guess what happened in between.
that's a
hysterical.
good bit. That is a good bit.
That's actually so
Yeah.
funny. Okay, there's sometimes where I'm spot on and it pisses people off.
You are a good predictor, which is why JPG hates predicting with you.
Yeah.
Because then you end up spoiling things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think okay. So bear in mind, TikTok triggers me harder than anyone else, but that might be because of my ADHD. I recognize patterns and shit.
Right. Don't you hate that? When they start to do stuff and you're like, fuck, that's me.
Yeah, and you're just like, what? I thought that was just me.
That would be fun to do with anime specifically, though, since Cole doesn't have a lot of anime knowledge, is just do first and last
But like
episodes.
throw them into stuff like
Yeah.
I know that Evitable Fate had mentioned this in our chat right now, but the 86 like that
So people are dying.
86 is like it will ruin you, but between the first episode and the last episode you're like, what is happening?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal would be rough.
Just don't pick ones that I actually want to watch. So like I'm watching
One Piece?
Attack on Titan.
Oh.
Watching Attack on Titan, and then I want to watch the Demon Slayer just because everyone and their mother is like losing their mind about that.
Addressing some things in the chat right now as well. One Friendly Raven, definitely agree with you. I'm since this is an introductory show, like I try to talk about things as like bare bones and in terms of like, hey, this is like the surface level definition of stuff. So then people can go do their own research about it. So thank you for making those distinctions.
For people who are on YouTube and can't see that comment.
Oh yeah, so Eastern and Western storytelling holds so many cultures and countries in those labels. All kinds of stories exist in those labels, but what's valued and talked about is different. Sorry about the broken message. But yes, I 100% agree with you. I try to give the generalistic sort of like, hey, this is the definition. This is what people might generally think about it. Once we dive into specifics, that's when they cut me off because I'm not allowed to talk about cool specific stuff.
So, Alex.
Yeah.
We're coming towards the end of this, I think.
Were you doing that just to cut him off?
No.
Because the timing was
The
really
timing
good.
was very good.
It was literally like, that's when they cut me off, and then you were like, so Alex, and I was like, oh, this is the bit. But then you were really serious about it, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not the bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Accidental coolness. Just to end this then.
Yeah.
Why did you pick it?
Yeah. I think you kind of already said it, but this anime felt so much like me because, you know, we do this show, and as little as we actually focus and our ADHD takes us freaking everywhere, we do create this because of gatekeeping, because it's so hard sometimes to get into different things. And I've been that person who tried to play an RPG. I've been the person who tried to play a video game, to watch a movie, to ask about a TV show, and just been shut down. So when you were like, oh, this is like such an Alix anime, it is an Alix anime because it felt so cool for this girl to step into a world of online gaming where people should be shitty, right? That's what we see constantly. Mm-hmm. And instead it was like she kept breaking the rules because she wanted to play her way and just made friends along the way. And the more creative she got to be and the more herself she got to be, the more her kind of group grew with her. And that feels very much like my RPG experience, where it was like, oh, you can't do that, to I'm just going to keep pushing. And then I'm finding a GM who's going, no, I'm never going to stop you. I want to see how creative you can be. And I've gained a community along the way. So it's, yeah.
I'm going to tell on you on this one.
Ah, shit.
Because you weren't the one who found this anime.
True. Facts. Why are you making that face?
Of all the animes that you've watched, clicked on, and got made fun of, how is this not one?
Oh, do you know what one we did watch, though?
Which one did we watch?
Oh, yeah. He's the one who found this anime.
That's the one we should have made Cole watch.
Okay.
I don't spoil it, because now we can push this in October.
Or not, because that's my birthday month.
Well, it's your birthday. You can pick the one
you
for
get
the
one,
week.
one show.
Yeah.
But we still have to fill anime into places, so this seems like a perfect.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Okay, great. Yeah. So I was actually the one who approached Alix about this anime first, because we've talked about like the types of tropes that we love in fantasy and like what characters we like to play. Alix likes to play the magic user. Cole likes to play a ranger-ish sort of class. Mm-hmm. And I usually like to play like a paladin or a tank class. And so when I saw that there was a show about a great shielder, I was like, oh, cool. Like, you know, that would be exactly what I would play in this world. I want to watch it. And it was just so cute. I was like, Alix, you have to watch this. Like, it's so good and right up your alley. So it was more so that like it appealed to me, like stuff like, okay, Beloved Artemis mentioned this in the chat as well too. She had mentioned The Great Cleric as well, which is another newer anime that I just got to watch through. There's like, I love isekai or light isekai in general. This is definitely the genre that I love.
And I definitely like slice of life, but it can be slice of life in anything. So slice of life, isekai.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. I just like it to be chill or totally chaotic in a weird way. Anyway.
Oh, we gotta hydrate.
Oh, we gotta hydrate.
Ooh.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh, that was a weird mix. Because I had literally just taken a sip of that, and then we had to hydrate, so I took a sip of that, and it was pumpkin strawberry lemonade.
Oof.
Yeah, so we are going to end the show, but remember, if you are watching on YouTube and you want to see more content, you can come see us live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Perception Studio, because everybody here on Twitch, stick around. We have 69.9K nice coming up. We are not actually ending. We're just ending it for an easy edit.
So I'm going to do my best to kind of look at the chat.
So, Alex, you are going to
Yes.
start off with that special thanks and outro.
Where? That's me. Yeah, are we really nailing this? All the best parties have to come to an end, and you've reached the end of the welcome party.
We will be back next week where the theme will be a party game night, so you can come and watch us play some video games. And the week after that will be our party game night for The Resistance, which we'll be playing a board game on air. And we'll be having some guests. We were supposed to be doing it last week, but I actually got sick. So, you know, we're trying to be just sickness and COVID safe as well. If you think anything you saw tonight is worth at least $1 a month, please consider joining Perception Studios Patreon. With the different donation tiers starting at least $1 per month, the higher tiers can get you some exciting gifts and benefits. Each donation goes straight back into the studio. This could be for lights, better cameras, getting Cole better acquainted with Eastern media literacy. This could be absolutely anything, but it's going to be going towards making great content for all of you. And we are going to be paying this forward with a raid. No, No. Oh, we're not going to.
Because we're still going.
Because I was thinking if we did that, then we could say another show's name, and then we could help them get.
No, because it's YouTube, so we just say goodbye.
Oh, but okay,
Just
we'll
say
follow
goodbye.
other shows on Twitch, and everybody's like making fun of me when like I told them.
When we had the giggle
Now
shits
you
over
make
here.
this edit awkward instead of being a clean
Yeah,
ending.
I just
Yeah.
no, this is fine. We can make this
JBG,
work.
the maker of work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry. Everybody was giggling over here. I was trying to do the outro.
So what we're saying is bye, YouTube!
Bye, YouTube!